Hi, it's Corin. Welcome back to my channel. Did you miss me? I've been gone on a 19-day road trip. I did document the first few days of that trip in Baltimore. That was my last video. I'll put the link for that below. It wasn't the most well-shot video, especially of me. Not very becoming at all. But you know what? I just wanted to check in. I thought I would get a chance to check in again, but as it turned out, the last 5, 6 days of our trip, we were in the Georgia mountains, and there was just no internet or Wi-Fi service, and quite frankly, kind of enjoyed it, but it was impossible to do YouTube or Facebook or anything like that. So anyway, just wanted to give you a recap of the end of our road trip. My husband and I love road trips. We try to do one a year. This one, like I said, was 19 days. We actually went up the East Coast all the way to Baltimore, and that's where I recorded my last clip. Then we went over to Pittsburgh to visit my cousin and his family for a night, and that was a lot of fun. They're a great couple, and I've been very close to my cousin over the years, but we had a little break in the action that we hadn't seen each other, but when we saw each other for the first time and a couple of years ago, we reconnected, and it's been great. Our dads were actually identical twins, and my cousin actually looked up that cousins of identical twins are actually more like half siblings than cousins. So that was kind of cool when he told me about that. After Pittsburgh, we headed over to Ohio, where I grew up, and to Columbus, where we have some dear friends that we stayed with for a couple days and had a ball playing, games, board games with them, catchphrase, which, oh my gosh, I just crack up so much during that game. And we had a few beers and just enjoyed each other's company. And then went to my brother's for about 3 days. For his annual, this is Toby down here, you guys know Toby, for his annual croquet tournament party. And actually, it was the final croquet tournament party. It's been going on for about 18 years. Started as just kind of a fun thing, and then became a very competitive, a little more serious deal where there were prizes for the champion, runner-up, and third place. And it got pretty crazy over the years, to the point my brother had to become the referee full-time to judge the rules of the game and everything. But this was the final hurrah. I did make the final round. The final round was actually the champions from over the years, and then they had us losers. I've been runner-up a couple times, but not actually won the tournament. They had us losers in a one round playoff, and the winner of that got to go to the championship round. I kind of felt like a wild card entry in that, and didn't feel like I was as deserving as these people that actually won the championship 1, 2, and 3 times over the years. But I won that round by the skin of my teeth, and did not finish in the final round. But one of my dear friends, Jan, who we actually had stayed with a couple days before, came in 3rd place. And one little note, she was the first chick to ever win the tournament a couple years ago. So that was a pretty cool deal. So we always have a great time at that. It was always good to see my brother and his wife and my friends in Ohio. Well, then we left Ohio and started heading back home. After spending the night in Knoxville, Tennessee, we ventured on to a mountain house that we are fortunate and blessed enough. A client and friend of my husband's lets us use the house occasionally. And so we went there for the last 5, 6 days of our trip. Hiawassee, Georgia, about an hour and a half north of Atlanta, kind of where Tennessee, North Carolina, and Georgia all come together. Beautiful country. I mean, I think as time's gone on here, I'm falling more in love with the mountains than, say, the beach life that we have here in Florida. But absolutely just the best time. We pretty much just hung out, because after being on the road trip for a couple weeks before that, and basically staying a night here and there, and finally stayed a couple, like 5 nights in Columbus, but it was at 2 different places, so finally we have to stay somewhere for an extended period of time. So We just wanted to chill out, and that we did. We just did jigsaw puzzles. We always had one going. We watched movies. We had a few beers. We got carry-out food and brought it back to the house. We didn't feel like eating out anymore. Went and visited a winery one day, which was really cool. We're both beer drinkers, but thought that it's a wine country, so it's kind of what there are actually no breweries around there that we were aware of. So we went to this winery and did some tasting, went on a hike, went to Helen, Georgia, which is an adorable little town about a half hour south of where we were staying in the mountains. It's kind of a Bavarian village, so lots of German flavor to the town. And then we just kind of chilled out. I went shopping one day down in Hiawassee, and they have a really cool Christmas shop there. Did some early Christmas shopping, and it was just a relaxing, fun way to end the trip. Then we left Hiawassee, drove to Valdosta, Georgia, and where we stayed before, which is in southern Georgia, and actually went to a very wonderful barbecue place there, which I'll list below. One of the best we've ever been to, and unbelievably reasonable. I mean, for $10.99, I got really good chicken. There were broiled chicken tenders, fried okra, some fries, dessert, and they had $2 beers. I mean, it was wonderful. So I'll list that below. But all in all, it was a wonderful trip. The only thing I don't like about the road trips is the amount of time we're away from our dogs. And Henry and Toby, I miss them terribly when we're on the road. And so it was great to get home to them. So anyway, just wanted to give you the recap of the trip and let you know why I wasn't on YouTube for a week or so there. Actually, a little over a week, I think. As always, please subscribe by pressing the red button below. Please like the videos. Please comment. Nobody ever comments me. I don't even know if people can comment. Let me know if there's a problem with that, if you tried to comment and can't. And last but not least, Tobe, come here. I have to do a little advertisement. It's a very simple thing, and I'm going to list the information on this, but see this cute little ring? That was my birthday gift from my husband. No, it's not real diamonds. I wouldn't want it to be. It's just kind of a fun ring, costume jewelry, I guess you call, but I just thought it was adorable. Went to a jewelry party for Premier Jewelry, and I'll list the link below on how to get to, you can do the parties, you just call the person and order stuff, but they have some really cute costume jewelry. I should have worn the earrings I got. I got this really cool, like, turquoise jewelry set. But anyway, thanks as always for watching. And Toby, let me just get him in here real quick. Sorry. Toby, look. Look, you're on candid camera. Anyway, Toby and I both say thanks for watching. Bye.